Oh my god, you guys, Highguard is out. Holy shit, there's a horse in this game. I know how much you guys have been waiting for this game to come out. I know you've been waiting so long to play it. No, nobody's really been waiting, like, at all to play this. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just whatever. It's fine. Honestly, I feel really bad. I feel really bad for the devs of this game. What is that haircut? Okay, straight up, this dude has a fuckboy haircut. But beyond that, I feel really bad for the devs of this game because, like, they did not want the level of attention that they got. They are kind of getting unfairly shit on because this game got way overhyped. And I think it's fine. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's just whatever. It is. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, guys. I completely forgot. This game actually is Game of the Year 2026. This game is actually Game of the Year 2026. I'll show you why. I'll show you. I'll show you. Here, let's vote for, I don't know, let's go there. All right, you guys, this game is Game of the Year 2026. I will show you why it's Game of the Year 2026. Are you ready? Wait, hang on. I'm gonna fix the audio first because it's currently way too fucking loud. Oh, I already had it at 69. Fine, we'll put everything at 69. Fuck it. There we go. Did it actually save any of those settings? No, it didn't. God damn it. I feel stupid now. There we go. All right. Okay, guys. This game is actually Game of the Year 2026, and I'll show you why. Here you go.
All things fade before my infinity.
I don't know which 3D porn animator they hired for her walk cycle. But goddamn.
Come, shadow walk with me.
Girl, them hips, though. Okay, anyway. No, this game is actually just like whatever. It's not bad. It's not great though. Horses! Yay! Oh, he's a friend. Look at her. She's a friend. I like her. That's a good horse. Hello, horse. I like the horse. Great game. Great game. You can blow yourself up. Amazing game. All right. Anyway,
Death cannot hold me.
We are here so that I can talk about the guns in this game. We're here so that I can talk about the guns in this game.
All right, Lord. What can I do you for?
This game has two characters that honestly don't deserve to be in this game because of how good they are. Huh, neat. So we got this thing. All of the guns in this game, because I've looked at them all already. All of the guns in this game are they remind me of Nerf guns. They kind of just look like Nerf guns, if I'm being completely honest. I do kind of like the fact that you can just switch to a magnified optic. That, like, you don't have to... You don't have to, like, reconfigure that somewhere else. It just does it. I don't really know what this one is supposed to be based on specifically. The selector lever looks kind of like an H&K selector lever. Also, the weapon inspect functions are kind of weird looking. And then it's got, like, the stock has this weird kind of like Hera arms look to it. Thank you very much, Dark Wolf Tech, for the 1,234 bits. I really appreciate it. Anyway. Oh, yeah, the shotgun. Alright, so... I'm gonna give you guys one guess. You get one guess where the sights are on this shotgun. You get one guess. The divot at the top, surely. You would think that that long rib, on, or like the indent on the top of it looks kind of like a weird trench sight. You would think that that's where the sights would be on this shotgun. But no, they're on the 45-degree side of it. I don't know why that is for the shotgun. It's not like the shotgun is designed in a way that it needs to be held like that. It just is. Also, the reload, the way that they do dual reloading on the shotgun is really strangely animated. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad, it's just weird looking. These guns have, like, a lot of empty space on them. So when you reload the gun from the open cylinder, there's like little flaps that are holding on to the shotgun shell. There's a lot of empty space in this gun, which is weird. Also, it apparently has a crossbolt safety. The other thing that's interesting is when you get other versions of the guns. That feeding door is deep. God damn, you can fit your whole wrist in there. Dude, yeah, look at this shit. She gets, like, her entire thumb inside the gun when she reloads it.
Mounting up.
I think the horse. The horse is faster. I was late. Here we go. Alright. More guns? That's armor. More guns. Alright, we'll talk about the Corsair next. I thought this thing was a Ruger 1022 when I first saw it. The icon down at the bottom corner looks like a Ruger 1022. It looks like a Ruger 1022 Charger pistol. But apparently it has 3 barrels. And it's got a really strange charging handle on the back of it. And it has a literal banana magazine. I also love that the weapon inspection, you spend more time looking at the knob that is the grip.
Death's door is ready to be opened.
Okay. It's kind of weird how the little hammers just, like, jiggle when you fire it. You shoot the shotgun on the horse. You can shoot all the guns on the horse. See? How does that feed? I don't know. It doesn't, to be completely honest, it doesn't really matter how it feeds because, like, I don't care. It's a science fiction gun. Who cares? Like, it doesn't really matter. Rule of cool is always more important than functional firearms design in video games. If I cared how the guns worked, like, functionally, then I would not have played Destiny 2 for as long as I did. Yeah, it's this thing is odd. Yeah, the way the little hammers jiggle when it fires, it doesn't look like they're actually actuating anything. It just looks like they're back there for whatever reason. How have I not called this 3 PPSHs taped together? Because it doesn't look like 3 PPSHs taped together. It looks like a Ruger 1022. It even has the magazine release off of a Ruger 1022.
My darkspawn energy surges.
I mean, like, just because it's got holes in the, or just because it's got holes in the barrel shroud doesn't mean it's a PPSH. I wish I could look at these, like, better other than doing that, but whatever. It's kind of fun to shoot this one, though. I will admit that the way this operates actually feels pretty good. Look at that sight mount? Yeah, the sight mount's a little weird. It's on, like, a weird, it's on, like, a weird angled bracket. Am I aware that it's under just chatting? That's fine. Here, let me see. I mean, I could put it under Highguard, I guess, but, like, it doesn't really matter. I'm actually not playing the game, so I'm just gonna leave it under just chatting. I want to point out that the hammers fall in a staggered pattern. Yeah, because it's a 3-round burst thing. See? I'm trying to think about what else this is inspired by. If you go into skins in the main menu, you can see the guns better. All right, we'll do that in a second.
All life.
Ah, not that one. Let's see. What else do we want to look at? Oh, yeah, we'll look at this thing.
Summon.
We'll look at the saber rifle. Because, this is just a FAMAS. This is just a FAMAS. It's the, it's like one of the last versions of the FAMAS that had a weird vertical foregrip thing on it. It's a space FAMAS. Wait, what the why is the chamber so jiggly? Or what, the bolt, sorry. Why is the bolt so jiggly? Why do you turn the gun over that way? Oh, the little flaps on the... There's little vent flaps on the handguard. Does it have a Scar H magazine? Yeah, that's a Scar H magazine. At the very least, it's a floor plate from a Scar H magazine. That is a weird reload. The partial reload is fine, but the reload from empty is, not amazing.
My darkspawn is ready.
I don't know why you hold it completely upside down. That is goofy. I kind of like that the charging handle is orange. I'm going to be completely honest. I actually kind of like that for like a weird science fiction gun. Doesn't really bother me that much. Wait a minute. I recognize that flash hider. I wish you would actually look at the flash hider. These weapon inspect animations are kind of cursed, though. Why is the bolt orange? No, the charging handle's orange. It's fun, that's why. It doesn't... Everybody thinks things like that are going to really bother me in video games, but I'm going to be completely honest, science fiction guns are fine. Like, if guns being the most realistic thing ever was all I cared about in video games, then I wouldn't fucking play video games. Like, I wouldn't have played Destiny 2 for as long as I did. I love the guns in Destiny 2. But, like, they're goofy and weird. It doesn't really matter with, like, science fiction guns because they're not real. So you can just do whatever the hell you want. Warframe had some... Yeah, Warframe's got some fucking, like, weirdo-looking guns. There's a gun in Warframe that's a little sentient meat sack that shoots fucking blood needles at people. HEMA! Yeah, that's it.
My power is charged.
That may as...
ready.
HEMA may as well be a fucking, may as well be like a little friend that you carry around. Yeah, there's some goofy ass stuff in Warframe. Anyway. It's what I was saying earlier, the rule of cool is always going to be more important than the gun actually being a functional firearm. That's how you end up with things like the Pancor Jackhammer in just like every fucking game. Or at least for a while it was in like every fucking game. Because it looks cool. So we're going to put the gun that looks cool in our game. And I don't give a shit how it works. Just put it in the game. Because it works in the game. I don't hate this, actually. I think it's weird that whenever you move around, that, like, if you guys look at the bolt, when you move around, when you stop moving, it jiggles. That's a little weird. I don't know why they gave the bolt jiggle physics. But beyond that, it's kind of a fun FAMAS. Alright, what do you guys want to look at next? If this game sucks, there's no Velena boobs. Oh, wait, no, Lux, did you not see this? Did you not see this? Hang on.
Let the shadows
My dark spawn is ready.
There you go.
Abide in dark.
Oh, wait, hang on. Somebody said, oh, Dynasty. All right, we'll look at the Dynasty next. Dynasty. Oh, it's an AK. I love the kind of girl that'll just fucking kill me. Yeah, this is an AK. This is just an AK. With a G3, with a G3 sling loop on it. And a polymer magazine that is made of metal for some reason. The Picatinny rail is weird because it's not a pick rail. It looks kind of like a pick rail, but it definitely is not. Not the most cursed AK reload I've ever seen. Yeah, not the most cursed AK reload I've ever seen.
My dark spawn is ready.
It's an AK that they added extra bits to. There's a red wire on the top of it that goes to something. I don't know what that wire goes to, but it has it. I like how they kind of updated the disassembly button, aka the back of the recoil spring. Charging handle looks kind of neat. There's two ways that you can do a space AK in video games. You can either do this, where it's just an AK with extra stuff, or you can do like Destiny 2, where they have, oh fuck, what is the rifle? There's a rifle in Destiny 2 that is basically just space AK. There's several rifles that are basically just space AK. That reload could be worse, but let's admit it's goofy. Oh, it's definitely goofy. Yeah, it's absolutely goofy. It's just, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Oh, let's look at the Longhorn. Huh. Okay, well, one, it's chambered in 44 Magnum, which is... I can immediately tell that it's chambered in 44 Magnum. But two, it's... I think it's a semi-automatic revolver. I think it's inspired by the Webley Fosbury.
My darkspawn is ready.
Yes, I know your darkspawn is ready. Hang on, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it, like, aiming like this. It's really hard to tell. I think it's actually recoiling backwards. Oh, that's weird that the extractor star stays sticking up the whole time. The hammer is jiggly. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of these guns have jiggle physics, which is weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of like the big stupid compensator on the end of it. As far as, like, coolness goes, I think this revolver is actually pretty fucking cool looking. It does still look like a Nerf gun, but I do think it's actually cool looking. Oh, hang on. Because you can get other versions. I know that this one, you get the McCree version. Oh, wait, maybe I gotta find it. Yeah, I have to find the McCree version. Do you, like, flub the reload on that? Hang on. You kind of flub the reload on it. $12 shots on a 6-shot. Yeah, when you get different, they're not gonna make whole new versions of every gun.
My darkspawn energy surges.
They're not gonna make whole new versions of every single gun for when you get the different quality versions. So yeah, they just made it only hold 6 shots, but then it does multiple. The way they get away with that in Destiny 2 is you put a whole cylinder into it, which it just, like, it's magic, so it holds magic amount of ammo. Hang on, let's
Yeah, mounting up.
zip around a little bit. What do you mean by flubbing the reload? I mean, she goes to... Hang on. When you go to reload the gun, she goes to insert the rounds into the gun with the speed loader and misses and then adjusts. So she doesn't do a perfect reload. She screws it up a little bit. See?
Store's open. What can I get you?
Purchasing some gear.
Give me... no,
Appreciate you.
I got nothing.
Good luck.
I'm gonna do mining. Amazing. So I know because in the like tutorial area you get a better version of this revolver, so I'm gonna see if we can try to find one. You can look at the Ranger. We'll look at the Ranger first.
Darkspawn ready to
What the
summon.
Oh, weird. It's like a gas compressed thing? Did somebody wrap paracord around the loop? I mean, I like that the sling is just hanging off the front of it. That's kind of fun. Yeah, it's like a weird steam sniper thing. Look at how, like, gas jets out of it when you fire it. You goof up the reload on that one, too! What? Watch when she goes to insert the magazine. She doesn't actually get it right. I kind of like that, actually. That's kind of weirdly charming. If you want a new, if you want to play a new free hero shooter, why not play this? I don't know. Why not? You could. Oh, the stream's crashing again. Thank you, Comcast. Thanks, Comcast. Hold, please. Okay, I think we're back. My sniper rifle turned into a rocket launcher. I like the little spin. No, I actually kind of like that you, like, goof up the reload. I actually kind of like that. That's neat. This weapon is definitely unique. I like that the barrel's like those two things that are kind of sandwiched together. This is the first I've heard of this game. I'm very confused what you're supposed to do in it. It's just a hero shooter. I'm in the, like, the firing range thing. I'm just in the firing range. Huh. That magazine says 410 on it. Is this a shotgun? What the It is a shotgun. It's a shotgun that shoots
My
in a
darkspawn energy surges.
perfect... Oh, weird. The little ejection port pops open when it fires. Yeah, it fires in a little cross pattern. Wait, is it toggle lock? I wish I could, like, slow down the animations on this. What the fuck? What are the shotgun shells square? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a better look at some of this shit. Yeah, I think this thing is toggle lock. But it's also weird because there's no shell casings that come out of it. Oh, that's goofy. Oh, no, duh, there's no shell casings coming out of it because the mag retains the shells. God damn it. Sometimes I'm dumb as hell, you guys. The mag retains the shells. That's why there's no shell casings coming out. That's so weird. But then it wouldn't need to be toggle lock. So, okay. I know I was saying earlier.
Darkspawn ready to summon.
Rip frames, FYI. God damn it. I know I was saying earlier that, like, it doesn't bother me when they don't do a thing, but I guess sometimes it does bother me. Because there's no reason for the bolt to move the way it does. There's no reason for the bolt to do that, because in order for the bolt to do that, that would mean the shell would need to be traveling with the bolt after it fires. But the shell doesn't travel with the bolt because it's part of the magazine. Which would mean that the magazine needs to travel with the bolt when the gun fires, but it doesn't. So, it operates in a way that it doesn't need to. Which, it doesn't bother me, it's just odd. I can see what the design principle was. The design principle was, well, we want to make a gun that has, like, a toggle lock on it, and make it have one of those funny cassette magazines. Make it do that. So I can see what the design principle was. I can see why the game designers did that. Because game designers are...
Mounting up.
Game designers are not firearms designers, obviously.
Let's get you
So expecting a gun to have 100% realistic firearms operation is not really possible. Hi.
Purchasing some gear. My Darkspawn is ready.
I thought there was a way you could upgrade the weapons, but I guess not.
Appreciate you. Good luck.
Yeah, this thing's kind of goofy. Let's see. Let's see what else there is. All right. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I like that the two chunky things are the bolt handles. That's definitely, like... The two chunky things being bolt handles are... That kind of reminds me of the VZ61. I'm pretty sure that that is an MP5 hammer and trigger mechanism on the inside of it when you reload it. I am 99% positive. I can't get a good look at it. Hang on, I took a screenshot. I'm gonna look at the screenshot really quick. Yep, that is absolutely what that is. Oh my god. Why does it have a weird gas pedal from like a Micro Roni on it? And she's actually using it? Okay, so the thing that her thumb was resting on is like a gas pedal that people put on a... I recognize that stock too. What is that stock from?
Darkspawn.
Holy shit, hang on. Actually. No, Micro, M-I-C-R-O, Roni, R-O-N-I. It's a dumb plastic clamshell that you can put a Glock into. Micro Jabroni? Oh my god, it literally is the stock off of a Micro Roni. That's actually what that is. I'm gonna look at it again, hang on. So this is 100% This is 100%. They... unless it's something else. Well, I am 99% positive that they copied this for that gun. I'm 99% positive they copied this for that gun because the charging handle is in the back. The stock looks almost identical, especially when you look at like this one or this one. Compare that to this. Notice the charging handle is in the same place that it would be. Notice how the stock is basically the same shape, has cutouts in the same spots. The very back of the stock is based off of... I can't remember the model of it. But the very back of the stock is based off of this. Where it's two pieces of metal with leather padding on it that can fold. There we go. That's a pretty good one. So the very back of the stock is based off of this, whereas the stock itself is based off of like the micro Roni conversion kits. And then it has the gas pedal that the Roni has. Charging handle's in the same spot. What is a gas pedal? It's called a gas pedal because it's a pedal and you put your thumb on it and it's kind of in the shape of a gas pedal. And it makes you go fast. That's what it is. When it hinges open, you can see this right here and this are literally the hammer and the disconnector off of an MP5 hammer and or MP5 trigger mech. See? Hammer, disconnector. Hammer, disconnector. Same thing. Hammer, disconnector. Hammer, disconnector. I kind of like that it hinges open like this. That's really goofy, but it looks like a snake's mouth, and this gun is called the Viper. So that's kind of fun and silly. I actually like that it's called the Viper and it hinges open like it. Or it hinges open like a snake mouth. Am I gonna do a SHOT Show video like the one I did last year? Yep, that's what I'm planning on doing. Yeah, that's silly. I kind of like that though. It's dumb, but I like it. Let me see if I got a better screenshot that time. Well, that one's terrible. Yeah, they're all kind of the same shot, unfortunately, which is annoying, but yeah, whatever. Can you do a partial reload? Yeah. Okay, so you just don't open it as far, which is, again, weird. It's also weird that the whole front of the damn thing is the magazine. Like, the entire front of this is the magazine. Weird. What a strange gun. I want the,
Mounting up.
I want the upgraded version of the revolver I have.
My power is charged and ready. Yeah.
What? How do I have 3 hands? I have 3 hands now because there's 2 hands holding the gun and 1 hand controlling the horse. My character has 3 hands. That's,
Whoa.
That's interesting. This is a zipline launcher. It's got a grenade launcher sight on it. There's a thing on top of the upper handle that has a grenade launcher sight. Weird. I was kind of hoping to find a better version of this revolver, but... That's certainly an oversight. I don't really think they planned on you, running around on the horse with the zipline launcher, though, to be fair.
Launching zipline.
Why does that have... Huh. It's got an... oh, God,
My
who makes
power
that
is
collar?
charged and ready.
I can't remember who makes that collar, but it's a collar for a suppressor. Weird. Alright, well. That still actually kind of pisses me off that you aim on the side of the shotgun. Like, you've got the whole vent rib on the top of it. Use the emote only chat. Beep boop. That reload is so weird, though. That reload is goofy. I wish I could watch them in slow motion. I don't hate this shotgun. It sounds pretty good. It's got a good meaty feeling to it, which is, you know, what you want shotguns to have. But, like, why do you aim down the side of it? That's so strange.
My power is charged and ready.
I do love how the whole back of it, like, pops backwards. Is it semi-auto or is it pump action? Oh, it's pump action. Never mind. God, if I could reload shotguns that fast. I would be so happy. Oh, it's got a hand stop on the side of the shotgun pump. Why is that? Man, this thing's weird. This thing's weird. It's a weird gun. Alright. Now we can look at weapons. Look at this. Okay. So we've got the Ruger 1022 slash as chat has demanded, PPSH 41 pirate gun thing with a T charging handle and a literal banana magazine. Why is there... I thought that was 22 long rifle down there, but then I realized that you can actually see a primer on the shell casings, so... yeah, that is, those are rectangular shotgun shells. And it has 2 rectangular barrels. This thing is so goofy. And it's like, it's toggle lock for some reason, even though it doesn't need to be. So many of these guns look like Nerf guns. They have spots to add extra guns, apparently. Alright, so why does this have like an angled foregrip on the pump? Why is the magazine tube so small? I think the magazine tube might actually be smaller than the shell casings. I don't know, I can't really see them next to each other. And again, why is the sight up here? Weird. Very strange. I don't dislike this one. I don't actually dislike this one that much. I think it's kind of fun. And you know, one of the things that I have to say about this is I do actually appreciate the fact that they have all of these like science fiction guns. I kind of like that these actually like vent out of there. I do actually appreciate the fact that they have all these science fiction guns and none of them are just Chris Vector or P90 with Chris Vector parts. They did actually go out of their way, honk. They did actually go out of their way to try to come up with unique designs. And I legitimately appreciate that because, like, way too often companies, when they make science fiction guns, it's just Chris Vector with P90 accessories. Did the Roadcaster finally get funded? It did get funded. I have not gotten it set up yet because I need to get a new microphone. As an AK is shown. Yeah, this is just an AK. So ignore what I was just saying a second ago. I mean, even the space AK, they still tried to like do some space stuff to it. Oh, I didn't even look at this thing. Why is there like so much cladding around? This gun is all empty space. It's just all empty space. What the all right, well, that thing sucks. Okay, so this is obviously inspired by the FAMAS, the G2? It's the FAMAS Felon. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Which was like an upgrade program for the FAMAS that gave it like a vertical foregrip with like computer controls and shit. It's an A91. It's not an A91. It's a FAMAS. I'm telling you. I'm trying to find a good image. Thank you very much, Bullshittus Ultimus, for the 53 months of subscription. There's no way it's an A91, dude. Yes, the A91 has another vertical foregrip on it, but it's not an A91. I promise you that is based on the FAMAS Felon. Felon. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce it. I'm sorry. So here, let me find. This is, you know what? This is a sketch fab, which is close. It's like a close enough image, so it'll work. Open image in new tab. Here, I'll even open an image of the A91 with a grenade launcher on it. Open image in new tab. I said open image. God, I hate this stupid internet browser thing. All right, so here is the gun. Especially pay close attention to these bits right here. Vertical foregrip. Also the shape of the stock. Notice this part right here. All right. FAMAS. It's foregrip, foregrip. Foregrip, foregrip. See this? See how we got this kind of weird shape to the stock? Same weird shape. This is more reminiscent of the older FAMAS though. The F1. Yeah, there's the A91. So yes, it has the two vertical foregrips. And yes, it has the charging handle that is like pointed upwards like this. But I will counter with this, and this is more based on what in the 10 hells is that optic? I don't know, man. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So, charging handle, stock or recoil pad, and overall stock shape is based more on charging handle, recoil pad, and stock shape. Notice how similar they are. And the point that I wanted to bring up, see how these have this kind of weird triangular shape? Same triangular shape. So they were definitely looking at a FAMAS mood board when they were designing this. Oh, and then this is absolutely taken from a FN Scar 308 mag. See how it's got that kind of pad on it that makes the entire thing level, even though the pad or even though the bottom of the magazine is shaped like that. You have the same kind of thing, that wedge-shaped magazine, plate. And this is the flash hider is like partially early Steyr AUG. It's partially early Steyr AUG. You're dying on the hill that the carry handle is the A91. I see what you're saying. They are similar, but I I think that might be more out of happenstance because this has their weird science fiction version of Picatinny rail. Yeah, I'm not sure. Also, I don't know why the chamber jiggles whenever you fire it. That's really strange on this gun. Just joined stream. What the fuck is this? We're doing a gun rant about the guns of Highguard, the game that just came out that everyone's gonna forget exists in a week. I'm convinced that this whole thing recoils backwards when it fires. But I need to actually find the gun that fires really quickly in-game. Yeah, I think out of all the guns in this game, this one, the saber rifle, and the Viper are the two most interesting ones. And the Viper only because it's goofy, and the saber rifle because it has the most in common with real guns. It looks more like the Tavor to me. The front half still looks more like a Tavor. Possibly. Hang on. I don't want the X95. I want the S... No, it's not. It's... Is it SAR? I see what you mean on the Tavor, and that's because of the shape of it. How it has that kind of pentagonal shape. Because the Tavor kind of has that whole pentagonal shape going on, especially if you remove the top rail from it. You kind of get that pentagon. So I see what you mean on that. And that definitely could have been another inspiration. It's entirely possible that when they were designing this one, they basically just looked at a whole bunch of bullpups and then just kind of threw everything together. Because that usually seems to be how video game designers do gun shit. They just kind of slap a bunch of gun parts together that they think are cool. I want to see really quick if we can get the rapid fire version. We've had a few people mention Sulfur tonight. Maybe I'll stream it sometime, or maybe he'll stream it sometime. Maybe. I was playing like quite a bit of Sulfur, but it wasn't you just change category? No, I don't. I can stay in just chatting. I'm not actually playing the game.
Riding. Need a brush for that fire.
I'm just running around, so I'm not actually playing the game. Apex attachments change the look of the gun. Is this the same when you change weapon tiers? They change how they behave. So. Thank you very much, Maxonry. for the 38 months of subscription. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of weapon crates over here. You're just gonna only give me the Corsair, aren't you? Now that I actually want, like, a specific gun, all you're gonna give me is the Corsair, huh? Well, okay, so it's not gonna only give me the Corsair, but it is definitely not going to give me,
Mounting up.
the pistol that I want. Pony. Review the mounts as well. 10 out of 10. Great haunts. Amazing haunts. She is a very good haunts.
All right, Warden.
Grabbing some gear.
Fantastic haunts.
See you around, kid. Give him hell.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, well, I don't really want to load this map over and over again just to find the fast-firing version of the revolver, which is annoying that that's how I have to do that, because apparently when you do customize range and you do change loadout and you tell it that you want the... Oh! Okay, there we go. Never mind. That's the one I wanted. Perfect! Alright, so now you have the high noon ability. Remember Overwatch? You guys like Overwatch, right? You'll love this. So yeah, when you fire it on full auto, you can see that it is actually like recoiling backwards. It's very hard to see it, but you can see it. $18 bullets? Yeah, 18 bullets. Magic. Don't worry about it. Stop worrying about it. So why are you concerned with how many bullets it holds and not how he reloads it? Look how he reloads this thing. Look at this. That's the silly thing. Who remembers the extra capacity revolver from Fallout 76? Nobody, because nobody plays Fallout 76. Just like this video is going to be the only evidence that this game exists in like 2 weeks. No, Donkey did a video on it. That's not fair. That was rude. Not as rude as people who play Fallout 76. I'm in fact playing Fallout. So apparently I have a lot of people playing Fallout 76 and watching me. So stop talking shit on Fallout 76. Anyway. Yeah, I guess I don't really have anything else to say about the guns in this game. Kind of like this game, the guns are, fine. Do any of the heroes have a gun-based ult? I have no idea. I don't think so. Smashes through walls, gets over shields, smoke clouds, and has a bird. Mommy? Sorry. He's got a spear. Desert lady with a shield. Jack Frost from that weird 3D animated Christmas movie. And Street Fighter ripoff character. Ken, yeah, sorry, Ken. Oh. You can have Hans. You can have Panther. Panther's hungry. Panther wants to eat food. I want to eat out of the garbage can. No, you cannot eat out of the garbage can. No, I want to eat out of the garbage can. Mao. I went to the zoo with my wife when we were before we were married, when we first started dating. And this continues. She just heard it. She's in the other room and she just started laughing and said every fucking time we go to the zoo. We went to the zoo and they had Siberian tigers there. And one of the Siberian tigers was yowling really loud. Just going, wow, wow. And I started making that noise. And my wife was like, no, stop it. You're going to make the tigers mad. And I was like, no, they know it. They know that it's people doing it. She was like, no, you're going to make them mad. And now every time we go to the zoo, I'm like, Mow. And she's like, no, the tiger's going to get mad and it's going to break out and eat you. And I'm like, no, it won't do that. Mow. She's in the other room and she just said one day he's going to show up at her house. She's just saying they're already in captivity. You don't have to tease them. Mow. Chat's just going mow, mow. A polite knock on the door and then mow. Tony the Tiger is gonna smash through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man, wanting to know who made the noise. There's a bear. And an elder griff. Mow. No, he doesn't go mow. Oh, you can get banners? Okay. Oh, you can get mow. Make that sound to redeem. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to like actively make my wife angry. I only do it like a couple times. Diablo? Blizzard Entertainment would like to have a word. You copied you copied Overwatch and then you copied Diablo. What the fuck? Like, am I wrong? Am I fucking wrong? This is just Diablo guns. Whatever. All right. I think that's enough. I think that's enough talking about Highguard. Maybe they made a deal. Maybe. I love the part in the video that Donkey released about this game where he's like, Highguard just means Overwatch. It's like... I feel like this game isn't bad. It's just not... It's not amazing, and I do legitimately feel bad for the devs of this game because I feel like they did actually try. I feel like they did work pretty hard on this game, and I don't think they were expecting the amount of attention they got. I really don't think they were expecting that. I'm pretty sure that's an Ops Inc. That's what it is. Yep, it's an Ops Inc. style collar on there. Yeah. I think that's what that is. You started making Mao noises and now I see cat VTubers in my recommended. What the fuck? Brother, it recommends that to you based on your viewing preferences. I didn't have anything to do with that. I heard they wanted it to be a shadow drop, but Jeff insisted it be front row. See, I heard that too. I don't know how true that is. But if that is true, I feel so bad for them. Because, like, I can understand just wanting to be like, yeah, just put the game out, it'll be fine. And then it's like, oh no, this is gonna be like the biggest release. So it doesn't seem bad. It seems fine. It seems perfectly fine. It's not really my kind of game. Highguard is mostly negative on Steam. Yeah, unfortunately. The dev team hired a bunch of people to guilt shame and insult the people who talk about this game. What could go wrong? I don't know if that's true. I'll have to look into it if I decide that I actually want to look into it. But I'm going to be completely honest, I'm probably not going to play this game ever again. So. The most of the negative reviews for this game are from kids who just are jumping on it just to hate it. It's fine. It's just not my kind of game. That's basically it. The game itself is fine. I just, you know, needs more people in longer rounds. Yeah, it does kind of seem like that. It seems like you need a little bit. You need like maybe 5 people. Not good, not horrid, just mid. Yeah, it's mid. Yep. New free-to-play game. Just as simple as that. Feel free to play it. Feel free not to play it. You do you. First valid mid I've heard in a while. The problem is that everyone now uses mid as, like, derogatory. Mid is a terrible thing now, but it's just like mid is literally just middle of the road. That's all it is. Yeah, now people use mid as, I hate this, or I don't like this, when mid should just be, yeah, it's fun. I'm so confused it got shown at Game Awards. Yeah.